This is the view looking down from Auchinleck Castle at the River Lugar and where the Duple Burn joins it. These are the fragmentary remains of the castle. Because it's red sandstone, much of it was cut into, so the structure of the castle included radial excavation of the native rock. But here and there you have obvious signs of building materials being used. So this section here is clearly masonry. Quite an extraordinary place to build a castle. Very well defended once constructed. Originally, of course, the trees wouldn't be here, so it would be clear views. So this is part of the pinnacle upon which the castle stood. It's quite close to the later 17th century Auchinleck Place. Here's a clear section of ashlar blocks, part of a curtain wall. Just merging in with the native rock. This rock-cut recess lies close to the old castle. It has a little rock-cut ledge, as if for a lamp. It's been suggested it was perhaps a sentry post for the old castle. That probably seems a bit unlikely. Probably another 18th century folly, or maybe even of a later date than that. Another small recess cut into the rock. You can see the marks of the tool being used to cut it with. Gives every impression not having been finished. Maybe a project by one of the Boswells family children many years back. This is the River Lugar, and we're looking across to the area where the site of Ochiltree Castle would have been, where this rope was said to have been led across to the castle of Auchinleck. Down around the corner is a site known as Wallace's Cave. It's probably only dating from the 18th century. It's said that Nichol de Auchinleck was the uncle of William Wallace. However, the cave gives all the appearance of not being from his time. The Colvilles retained their lands in these parts. They also had lands down in Downmellington and Oxnam. They never rebuilt this site after its destruction and built a house where the Bruntwood River joins the Lugar down by Ochiltree. That's a site that's famous because John Knox married a 13-year-old daughter of the Stuart family who held the house, the castle at that time. And also the infamous Claver House was married there as well. Sadly, that house has been demolished.